Hey everybody, this is Laserbay. This is the studio. I'll send you around and show you everything later on, well, throughout the course of the video. And yeah, this is basically the little studio work surface I'll show you just now. This video is all about like an introduction and showing you what we are basically going to be doing in the next couple of days, or in today or whatever. Those shirts at the back there need to get done. Then I've got some shirts up here that still need to get done, and I'll walk you through the whole process. So welcome. Alright everybody, so at the moment this is what the studio looks like. Here's the little work table, and this is what we will be doing today. We are going to be heat pressing these logos onto shirts. This is for a client. So yeah, I think they'll come out pretty cool. Those are all going onto those black shirts over there, those black shirts over there, and then I've done some hoodies and stuff that are already in there. I'll show you those later on. So yeah, this is the table, my workspace over there. It's all small, it's all cool. There's my little DTF printer. It's an A4 and working on getting an A3, so that will be cool. Here's our little silhouette press, a silhouette cameo, just a little cover on it, and a little fan that gets hot in here. And then here is basically my machinery and where all my work stuff is there. And this is my oven for my DTF. And then here is the heat press, my baby. This thing's amazing. So that's my little monster, and works beautifully. I'll show you how that works in a couple of minutes. And then yeah, is the stock that I don't have anymore. It's basically all run out, so business is good, it's going well. And when I'm done with jobs, they all come here for the next clients. So whenever they're waiting, whenever they're done, they get put over there. So that's all good. And then obviously there's a little setup for my camera when I do some work. We 3D printed that, and that works pretty well when holding the camera and extending height and everything like that. And yeah, this is basically the office. So looking forward to getting some stuff done, and see you just now. I'll show you what we do on this working surface, and see you now. Yeah, so that's basically the office, and we'll get everything done. And there's Pepper in the background. I'll play with her a little bit later.
A few moments later.
Come on. Come on. Good girl. Hey, okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do these shirts at the moment. I have other shirts that still need to be done, but I'm going to do these for now. These are now the bigger ones of the lot first, so we'll sit and we'll do them. And yeah, I'll show you the process now quickly. So what we do is you've got to get the DTF onto the shirt first before you can press. And I find it easier once all the DTF is on the shirts, and then you just press one shot. So you do the pressing all at once, and then you don't have to wait forever and do this one first and then put it on the press and then press it and then take it off and then wait for it to cool down and then go to the next one, and the next one is just annoying. So I do all the DTF sticking onto the shirt first process, and then I do all the pressing second process, and then once that's all cooled down, then I do the second press. Second press with DTF is always important, you have to do it. And I tend to find that using a piece of material or material cloth instead of a Teflon sheet works better for me. It gives it a much better finish that I prefer. It doesn't give it a gloss finish, it gives it like a sort of matte finish, and I like that, I prefer that. So yeah, this is basically what we do. This is what this whole thing is for. We put the shirt down and we get our trusted little templates. Now these templates are insane. This one looks like this for your pockets, and because I'm using this one, I will show you why I'm using this one. The logo is coming on the one side, it's not full center. So because of that, I'm using basically that little corner, and I determine where it sits in proportion to where the shirt needs to sit and align it out to there. So we put it down there, line it up, take your little logo that we're going to press, trusted heat tape, this stuff works pretty well, and then I'm going to line it up so that I can have a little bit more space on the one side so it's not too far over on that side. So this is basically the process. I'll hold it tight, stick it down, now this is the worst part of the whole job, and it's tedious, it's time consuming, it takes a long time just to get one logo onto the shirt, but once it's up, you basically don't have to worry. I overkill it on the app tape. I do it on all the edges, all the sides, to make sure that it's at least sitting properly, and take it up, I put it on the, lift it up like this to see if it works, and there's the logo there. So that is aligned, and that's the first shirt. So I have to do all these other shirts, and I will basically speed up the process. But before I do that, I'm going to show you an up-close sample. Alright, so basically put the shirt down, take your nice little template, line it up where it needs to be inside over here, make sure it looks relatively good on the shirt, that your template is relatively straight. Take the logo, now this is the cool part, I line it up in here, make sure that there's enough space on the side over here so that there's not too close to the edge. Line it up like so, and then I start sticking it down. It's basically pretty simple. I will show you another angle shortly and get this stuck together. And that's it. So now what I do is I line it up, I lift it up, take a look that it's pretty cool, that it's seating on the shirt pretty well, and then I hang it up and I'm ready for the next one. Alright everybody, so here we've got all the shirts ready and prepped. They're all basically up and ready for everything that needs to be done. I have now just put the press on. We are at 26 degrees, it needs to be at 165, there it shows over there. And here's the press. Now it comes with a rubber mat and a Teflon sheet as well. I usually use the Teflon sheet under the shirt. I put the shirt on top of this, and then I press it down for 15 seconds. Then once it's cooled, I remove this backing and then press it again on the press for another 15 seconds, and then we're done. I'll show you what it looks like now. Alright, so the machine is basically on temperature right now at 165, and all we do is put the shirt in. I'll show you how that's done now. I've already got a shirt in at the moment. There's the design, so all I do, slide it in, press it down. It's on an automatic lock and an automatic release, and after 15 seconds it releases. Once it's released, I will just let it cool down for 15 seconds, pull off the backing sheet, which I'll show you now, and then do the second press. I'm doing one full sheet. There's the release. Pull it out, let this cool down a bit, and then once it's cool we can pull off the backing. You do get different types of backing. One is like cold peel, one is hot peel, so while the material is still hot and everything you can pull it off. Otherwise it's cold peel. This in particular is cold peel, and just remove it once it's cool and do the second press. I will do 1 or 2 shirts manually like this, and then I'm going to do the whole bulk next. So I will do 1 more shirt where I'll show you how to put it on, place it, line it up, press it, and then wait for it to cool down, and then the second press. And then I will continue with everything, do a 1 press first, all continuously, let everything cool down, and then press it again. It works faster that way. Alright, so this should be cool enough. There's nice and cool. So all I do is remove the backing like so. Take a piece of material. This is now my piece of material, which is about the size of the whole press, or the size of the element rather. Line it up, fold it up, press down, let it lock, another 15 seconds, and then that's 1 shirt done and dusted. I'll show you how to put the next shirt in here, and line it up, and yeah, that's pretty much how we do a shirt. 15 seconds done. There we go, all done and dusted. Perfect. So now we'll wait, let that cool down. Let's show you with a shirt. So you take it, remove from the hanger, line it up into the shirt. Be careful, don't touch the element, it's hot. 165 degrees will do some serious damage to your fingers if you let it stay there. Close it up. I'll generally like to hang everything once they're done again, ready for folding. That's or so. Alright, so that's that one. Let it cool down. Yeah, so I've got a lacquer tool to show you how to fold if you've got like mass folding to do. The nice little plastic tool that folds clothes up perfectly every single time, so you don't have to worry about this sticking out or that sticking out, and it's just a mess. That tool works beautifully. Fold it up, put it in your packaging, and there you go. This should be cooled down. And now we remove the backing. Get ready for the second press. So you push this over like so. Another 15 seconds. Now we wait for that to go past. And when that's done, that's the next shirt, and that's as simple as that. Always, the time is always to put everything on the shirts with app tape and everything like that. Quickest part of the whole job is basically just doing the shirt, pressing it, getting it done, and that's it. Shana, papa. Alright, now I've got to do all the others. Let's have fun. Alright, so here's the UTF, it's now cooled down. All we do is remove the backing. And it's basically on the shirt, so all I have to do now is do the second press on this big guy. Hey guys, alright, so I'm done with all the shirts. Now it's time to fold them up. And remember I told you about this cool little tool, and here it is. So it's a little folding jig, and you put your shirt in it and you fold it, and it's insane. I'll show you now. I'll set it up on the table, and we'll get folding. Let's have some fun. Alright, so the first thing we do is you basically take off the shirt off of the hanger. Now you can either put it down this way, but I tend to do it this way so that you can actually see the logo once it's folded. Just Open this up. Now you fold it. One half. Fold the next half. Just line this up. And now it's folded. How cool is this thing? This thing's insane. I love this little dude. Now we've got all the other shirts to do. Let's have some fun. Let's beat this thing. Hey everybody, so thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching the video and taking time to watch and see how everything happens in the studio. Yeah, so also thank you to my customer. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to make this video for everybody here. And I wouldn't be able to do all these shirts for a local business. It's always great helping local businesses and supporting them throughout the whole journey of their business, as well as them helping me as a small business as well. Really grateful and appreciative of that. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.